Welcome back, students. I am Professor Pawar SV from South Sundarbai Manikad Polytechnic, Ahmednagar. In this session, we will discuss the tenses of English language. Tenses of English language. Variety of situations. In the English language, tenses play an important role in sentence formation. The concept of time can be split into present, past and future. So there are three tenses in English language according to the split of time. Number first tense is present tense. Number second is past tense. And number third is future tense. All tenses shows when the action occurred or when the action happened. In the present, if the action occurred in the present, so present, it is used in present tense. Action occurred in the past, we use past tense. Action occurred in the future tense, we use future tense. For example, I bring a book. Here is subject I, bring is verb or verb 1 and a book is an object. So let's see, subject plus verb 1 plus object, it means it is a present tense. Let's see second sentence. I brought a book. I subject brought verb 2, a book is an object. So students, here structure is subject plus verb 2 plus object. So here is a past tense. Brought verb 2 past tense. Verb 2 means past tense. Let's see the third example. I shall bring a book. Here is subject, we use shall and also verb 1 plus object. So shall and will are future tense to be, so it is a future tense. Shall is used, so it is a future tense. So students, we will study the tenses in deeply. Those tenses are depend on the times. Times can be split into present, past and future. So tenses are three in English language. Let's see the present tense and their examples, their types and their uses. Let's see the first tense, present tense. Before that, there are three to be in present tense. To be means am is are. To be means am is are. Am is and are. Present tense. There are three to be used in present tense. Am is are. There are four subparts of present tense according to their use. Number first, simple present tense. Simple present tense. We are learning now the tenses. In tenses, we are learning the first types of tenses, present tense, and in present tense we started to learn the simple present tense. In present tense, there are four subparts. In past tense, there are also four parts, and in future tense, there are also four parts according to use or according to the structure of the tenses. There are 4 parts. Those parts are divided into simple, continuous, and perfect continuous. Simple, then perfect, then continuous, then perfect continuous. There are 4 parts of each tenses. Let's see the first tense, simple present tense. In it, we will see the structure of simple present tense, the examples of simple present tense, and its uses in daily life. For example, in simple present tense, there is a structure started with subject plus verb 1 plus object. It is a structure of simple present tense. Let's see the examples of simple present tense. For example, I get up early in the morning. I get up early in the morning. It is an example of simple present tense. First example. Second example. The sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. Third example. He goes to school every day. He goes to school every day. Let's see 3 examples. I get up early in the morning. This is an habitual action. I get up early in the morning daily because the action occurs daily. So it is our habit. So it is an habitual action. Second one is the sun rises in the east. It is an universal truth. The sun always rises in the east. Sun never rises in the west, south or north. Sun always rises in the east, so it is an universal truth. Next one example. The earth revolves around the sun. The earth revolves around the sun. It is also universal truth. पृथ्वी ही सूर्याभोवतीच फिरते. हे युनिव्हर्सल ट्रुथ आहे, वैश्विक सत्य आहे ते. याच्यामध्ये चेंज होणार आहे का? नाही. द सन रायजेस इन द ईस्ट. सूर्य हा पूर्वेला उगवतो. याच्यामध्ये चेंज होणार आहे का कधी? म्हणून हे युनिव्हर्सल ट्रुथ आहे. From those examples, what we learn the uses of simple present tense. First use is to indicate habitual action. कशासाठी यूज करतो आपण सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्सचा दैनिक जीवनामध्ये किंवा बोलताना? टू इंडिकेट एन हॅबिच्युअल actions. Number second use, the sun rises in the east. Means here is the sun subject, rises verb 1 in the east. Rest of the sentence. So for universal truth, जे वैश्विक सत्य आहे त्यांच्यासाठी पण आपण कोणता टेन्स यूज करतो? दैनंदिन जीवनामध्ये बोलताना आपण जर वैश्विक सत्य युनिव्हर्सल ट्रुथ सेंटेन्सेस बोलत असेल तर त्यासाठी आपण कोणता टेन्स यूज करतो? तर सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स. कोणता टेन्स? सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स. नेक्स्ट यूज फॉर सेइंग्स अँड प्रोव्हर्ब्स. म्हणी आणि म्हणी जर तुम्ही पाहिल्या तर त्या कशामध्ये असतात, नेहमी सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स मध्ये असतात. फॉर सेइंग अँड प्रोव्हर्ब्स. फॉर सेइंग्स, सेइंग्स मीन्स म्हणी, प्रोव्हर्ब मीन्स वाक्प्रचार. सेइंग्स अँड प्रोव्हर्ब्स, प्रोव्हर्ब्स त्यांच्यासाठी ही आपण काय करतो, विनर नेव्हर विन्स, लुजर नेव्हर लूज वगैरे असे सेइंग्स असतात. किंवा मॅन इज अन आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ हिज ओन फॉर्च्यून. मॅन इज अन आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ हिज ओन फॉर्च्यून. तूच तुझ्या जीवनाचा शिल्पकार आहेस वगैरे अशा ज्या म्हणी वगैरे ज्या आहेत त्यांच्यासाठी कोणता टेन्स यूज केला जातो, सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स फॉर सेइंग अँड प्रोव्हर्ब्स. दोज युजेस आर व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट फॉर द सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स. Do you understand simple present tense? Do you understand simple present tense? We learned from the structure of the simple present tense: subject, verb, object. Then it's an example. I get up early in the morning. The sun rises in the east. He goes to school every day. The earth revolves around the sun. And then uses of the simple present tense to indicate an habitual action for universal truth, for saying and proverbs, and for general statement. General statement, for example, I make a kite. I make a kite. मी काइट बनवली. जनरल स्टेटमेंट. फॉर जनरल स्टेटमेंट साठी सुद्धा तुम्ही सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्सचा यूज करू शकता. डू यू अंडरस्टँड सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स? प्रेझेंट टेन्स मध्ये आपण 3 प्रकारचे टू बी शेप वापरतो, परंतु ते सिंपल टेन्स मध्ये कधीच येत नाही. टू बी शेप सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स मध्ये सब्जेक्ट, वर्ब, ऑब्जेक्ट असं स्ट्रक्चर असतं. म्हणजे टू बी शेपचा काही संबंध आहे का? नाही. फक्त वर्ब पाहिजे, क्रियापदाचा मुख्य प्रकार पाहिजे, म्हणजे क्रियापदाच्या पहिलं रूप पाहिजे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल मुख्य रूप पाहिजे. समजलं? त्यानंतर लेट्स रिटर्न टू द नेक्स्ट टेन्स, प्रेझेंट कंटिन्युअस टेन्स. बिफोर दॅट आय वॉन्ट टू से सम चेंजेस इन सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स. इफ द वर्ब कम्स आफ्टर द pronoun he, she, it or the noun like third person, we can convert verb into a with yes or es suffixes. Suffixes म्हणजे काय? त्याला क्रियापदाला आपण यस किंवा es हा प्रत्यय लावतो. पहा कधी कधी जेव्हा सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स मध्ये ही, सी, इट नंतर येणारे जे क्रियापद जर असेल तर आपण काय करतो, त्याला वर्बला यस किंवा यस प्रत्यय लावतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल ही सिंग्स अ सॉन्ग असं म्हणतो आपण. ही सिंग्स अ सॉन्ग. हे जर या ठिकाणी जर असं असेल, आय सॉन्ग अ सॉन्ग, आय सिंग अ सॉन्ग, तर बरोबर येते. त्याला यस किंवा यस प्रत्यय लागतो का? नाही. आपण प्रोनाउन्स कोणते दिले? आय, वी, यू, ही, सी, इट, दे. आय, वी, यू, यूचा अनेक वचन यू, ही, सी, इट आणि दे. ही सीटचा अनेक वचन काय? दे. तर त्यानंतर आपण काय करतो? फॉर एक्झाम्पल आय सिंग अ सॉन्ग, त्याच्यानंतर वी नंतर सुद्धा सेम येणार. वी सिंग अ सॉन्ग, देन यू सिंग अ सॉन्ग, आफ्टर दॅट यू सिंग अ सॉन्ग. बट आफ्टर द ही, सी, इट, ही सिंग्स अ सॉन्ग, सी सिंग्स अ सॉन्ग, इट सिंग्स अ सॉन्ग किंवा दे सिंग अ सॉन्ग. म्हणजे वर्बला यस किंवा यस प्रत्यय येतो केव्हा? ज्यावेळेस जर प्रोनाउन जर ही, सीट असेल तर त्यावेळेस, किंवा जर नाउन असेल. फॉर एक्झाम्पल मी या ठिकाणी सचिन म्हटलो तर सचिन सुद्धा ही मध्ये मोडतो, किंवा गीता म्हटलं तर ती सी मध्ये मोडते. म्हणून त्यांच्या नंतर सुद्धा वर्बला काय येणार? यस किंवा यस प्रत्यय येणार. समजला सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स? सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्स समजला. लेट्स टर्न टू द नेक्स्ट टेन्स, प्रेझेंट कंटिन्युअस टेन्स. प्रेझेंट कंटिन्युअस टेन्स. Present continuous tense. Let's see the second subparts of the present tense is present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Let's see its structure. structure of the present continuous tense is subject plus to be. to be मग कोणता येईल रे? प्रेझेंट मधीलच येईल. कोणते? am किंवा is किंवा are according to the subject. according to the subject am किंवा is किंवा are plus verb ing किंवा क्रियापदाला ing प्रत्यय verb plus object. हे स्ट्रक्चर कशाचं झालं? प्रेझेंट कंटिन्युअस टेन्स. दिस इज अ स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ प्रेझेंट कंटिन्युअस टेन्स. सब्जेक्ट प्लस am किंवा is किंवा are plus verb ing plus object. Let's see the examples of present continuous tense. First example, I am learning the tenses now. The tenses now. Tenses now. I am learning the tenses now. Let's see the second example. The teacher is teaching tenses now. Is teaching tenses now. Is teaching tenses now. Tenses now. Let's see the third example. They are collecting money. Collecting money for donation. Okay, I have written here 3 examples of present continuous tense. First, I am learning the tenses now. Second, the teacher is teaching the tenses now. And third, they are collecting money for donation. Let's see, in those examples there are now in first and second sentence. Let's see, now means when the speaker speaks, the action is going. When the speaker speaks, that time action is going. From it, what we learn? Uses of present continuous tense. From it, what we learn? When the ongoing action, we use present continuous tense for ongoing action. Ongoing action. When the action is going, that time speaker is speaking. Or when the speaker is speaking, that time action is going. Means ongoing action. We use present continuous tense for ongoing actions. Ongoing actions for some future actions. Some future actions. First, we have seen the structure of present continuous tense. Its structure is subject plus am is are, am oblique is oblique are plus verb ing plus object. After that, we have seen examples of present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. I am learning the tenses now. The teacher is teaching tenses now. They are collecting money for donation. And after that, from the examples, we learn the use of present continuous tense. Its use is ongoing action. For ongoing action in day-to-day life, we use present continuous tense. In day-to-day life, we use present continuous tense for the ongoing actions. Let's see third tense, present perfect tense. Third tense, present perfect tense. Third is parts of present tense, present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. What is the structure of present perfect tense? Structure of present perfect tense. Structure of present perfect tense. Subject plus have oblique has has plus verb 3 plus object. It is a structure of present perfect tense. Let's see the examples of present perfect tense. Number first example, I have just finished my project. Finished my project. Number second, Neera has completed the assignment. Number third example, he has given me a pen. Let's see those examples. From that, what we learn from those examples, I have just finished my project. Neera has completed the assignment. He has given me a pen. Let's see the structure of those sentences. I is subject. Here is the subject. Have is used instead of has because after that I have is correct. Then finished verb 3 is also here, and object my project is also here. Let's see the second sentence. Neera, after that has is used instead of have, completed the assignment. He has given me a pen. Here is subject plus have किंवा has पैकी has घेतलेला आहे प्लस फित्री घेतलेला आहे प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ पेन. मी आणि अ पेन हे दोन्ही पण ऑब्जेक्ट आहे, डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट आणि एक इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. From those sentences we learn when the speaker speaks, that time the just completed action. For just completed action we use present perfect tense. Just completed action at the time of speaking. It is an use of present perfect tense. बोलताक्षरी ती क्रिया नुकतीच पूर्ण झालेली असते. अशा वेळेस आपण प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट टेन्सचा यूज करतो दैनंदिन जीवनामध्ये. समजतंय का मी काय सांगतोय ते? सुरुवातीला आपण काय पाहिलं, स्ट्रक्चर पाहिलं, त्यानंतर एक्झाम्पल्स पाहिले आणि एक्झाम्पल्स वरून आपण त्याचे युजेस पण शोधून काढला. कोणता युजेस की नुकतीच जर जस्टचा अर्थ सुद्धा नुकताच होतो पहा. जसं याच्यापूर्वी आपण नाव पाहिलं पहा. नाव जर वाक्यामध्ये असेल तर तिथं प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट प्रेझेंट कंटिन्युअस टेन्स असतो. आता म्हणजे ती क्रिया चालू असते. जस्ट म्हणजे नुकतीच कंप्लीट झालेली असते, म्हणून प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट टेन्स आपण यूज करतो. समजतंय सर्वांना समजलं का? We have seen the first structure of present perfect tense, then examples, and after that uses of present perfect tense. When the speaker speaks, that time just completed action, we use present perfect tense in day-to-day life. Today or in this session we have seen present tense, and in present tense we have seen already simple present tense, present continuous tense and present perfect tense. We will see the next tenses in the next session. Thank you very much.